For some reason, a person called Dave Jones was immortal to me. You were bigger than life. You carved a reality out for all of us. It was more beautiful, more exuberant, more expressive than anything that I could ever have imagined without you. Everyone who inspired me in my life was inspired by you. I can trace the lineage in every single person. Brian Malka was my first insight into anything different. Brian Malka was the lead singer of Placebo, who was super queer and super gay and super fucking beautiful. And one of the first records I bought, you had a cameo on because you inspired them, and you knew that, and you nurtured them, and you brought them to me. Thank you so much for that. It's hard to eulogize you, it really is, because I don't think you'll ever die. You were always transforming and becoming something better, more beautiful, different every time. Just like all of us. And I think that's the most incredible thing about you, is that you are always transforming. Just like the song Changes, you told us very explicitly that all you have are changes. I remember when I changed, I was a kid and I started figuring out that I was queer and I was weird. And every time I thought about telling someone, you helped me say it. Because you were proud and you were beautiful. And the incredible thing about you is that you knew that. And you were huge. You were bigger than life. Even my very normal parents loved you. And every time I thought about coming out to them as anything, I came out to my parents 4 fucking times. This is different shit every time. And every single time I knew they loved David Bowie. That was my in. That was my way of... Seriously, that was my strength. My strength was knowing that they fucking loved David Bowie. How could they disown me? How could they hate me if they loved David Bowie? You created the reality in which I could come out, in which I could be myself. I loved you, and in loving you, I loved myself. I shouldn't cry so much because everything you've left us is just as powerful without your body here. You saved us. You saved us from mediocrity. You saved us from choosing one thing and being that thing. I could be a million things, and I could be proud, and I could love myself because of you, David. You took everything in our society that tries to push us into a box, and you cut through it. You cut through it like a fucking laser beam, and you disintegrated it into nothingness. We can love ourselves in every iteration of ourselves, and we can be better than everything anyone tells us we are. And I know that because of you. I didn't think I would cry so much, but fuck if it isn't true. You changed my fucking life. You did that for so many people. I know everyone here was touched by you. Maybe everyone here's parents were touched by you at some point. They turned on MTV and saw your crazy, queer, alien self blowing up everything they thought they knew about beauty and love and living and power and beauty. You were there, teaching them something different with every fucking song, every fucking video. Dear God, you were good at the videos. Yeah. I mean, that's what's incredible is your music. Your music was mind-blowing, but every sound was matched by your vision, your visage. Your visage brought people to their knees. Your visage. In the 1970s, you were fucking shooting by queer on your way to the stars, and you redefined everything about what it was to be yourself. Because all we have in ourselves are changes. The only constant is change. And you built your life around that. You lived your truth more potently than I thought was even possible. Thank you, David. Thank you so much. I don't know if I could have lived in a world that didn't have you in it. And God knows the world is better for you. So this isn't goodbye. This is a thank you. And I'll see you soon.
Thank you, David!
Takes a cigarette. You pull on your finger, then another finger, then a cigarette. The water wall is calling, it lingers, then you forget. Oh, 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 you're a rock and roll suicide. You're too old to lose it, too young to choose it. And the clock waits so patiently on your song. You walk past the cafe that you don't eat when you've lived too long. Oh no, 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 you're a rock and roll suicide. Break the snarling as you stumble across the road. But the day breaks instead, so you